Hello, lovelies. Welcome to our live call tonight. I hope you are all having a lovely and fabulous day or evening or afternoon, wherever you may be on this wonderful planet of ours. I wanted to thank you and appreciate, send lots of appreciation and gratitude for you watching this video and for you being in our program. And I really, really appreciate the time that you have taken and that time you will be taking to get pregnant. Now, and for making a commitment to do whatever it takes for you to conceive, because I really appreciate that, and I really believe that you can conceive. And I just want to encourage you and to instill in you the belief that you are amazing, you are worthy, and that you are enough, and that you, no matter what people have said to you, no matter what your situation is, can conceive. And I am going to share the next step in our 6 steps in our process of how you can become pregnant, of how you can do that. Now, in last night's video, I shared with you how important it is to understand and master your energy, but also how you can even begin to actually do that. And last night, I shared with you step 1. Now, I hope you have all taken the opportunity to watch our video from last night and also to apply step 1 into your life, or integrate it, or at least start asking yourself the necessary questions that you need to that you can ask your body to find out what are the spiritual, emotional, physical, not physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental blocks that you are holding within your body. Now, I mentioned in our video that those negative beliefs, the self-limiting beliefs that we call them, are usually you usually learn those when you're a child, and so as you learn as you react or respond to the different things that people tell you, you always have an emotional and mental reaction to that through your thoughts and your emotions. And it's these it's the negative ones that really stay in your body and that are really causing harm in terms of helping you become pregnant. So if you haven't had the opportunity to watch the video or complete step 1, then I strongly encourage you to do that. I'm very committed to support and guide you to help you along your pregnancy journey and do whatever I can to help you achieve that. So if you need any other support to help you any further, please let me know. All the information that I've shared with you and the different techniques, methods and practices that I've provided will be available to you for as long as you want, as this will give you the opportunity to go through the training and the practices at your leisure and when you are ready. But please know that no matter the information I share you, no matter the resources I provide you, and no matter the practices that I give you to help you become pregnant, they will not work unless you are committed and willing to follow our instructions and do the tasks that we've allocated for each steps. Because these steps are very powerful. Now, they may not seem that way, but if you act on them and if you apply them in your life, you will see that you'll see the difference that they can actually make in your life, and you'll feel and see the changes that will happen in your body to the point where you can become pregnant. And whether you become pregnant or not is entirely up to you, and you can do that as quickly or as slowly as you want. I'm here to help you do that and to support you in any way that I can. Now, last night I shared step 1, which was all about moving away from the energy that you no longer want in your life, which means to release all the misqualified energy from your body, then move towards all the wonderful and magical energy that you want to nurture and to integrate into every part of your life, but mainly into every part of your body. Now, it's this new energy that is going to help you heal your body so that you can become pregnant. Now, last night I shared that no matter what ailment you have, no matter whether you've got blocked tubes, whether you have low sperm count, whether you have whether you even have one fallopian tube, whether you don't produce sperm, it doesn't matter what your physical ailment is. If you follow these steps and follow the instructions that I give in these steps, you can find out the real reason why you aren't able to become pregnant, because your physical ailments, everything physically that's stopping you from becoming pregnant, is only a effect or consequence of what's really happening in your body. Now, these steps are ways or methods or practices that we use with our clients, with all the women that we've actually worked with, to actually find out what is the real cause of why you are not pregnant and what is the real reason why you are not able to produce sperm, or you're not able to produce your eggs, even if you're not able to carry your baby full term, and if you are not able to produce the necessary eggs that you need to for them to be fertilized. Doesn't matter, but because that's not the real reason why you are not pregnant, the real reason is still deep inside your body. And these questions and these steps that I've shared with you, and I'm going to share the rest with you throughout the next few days, will help you find out what's really causing you to, what's preventing you, from becoming pregnant. Now, step 2. So last night was all about moving away from the energy that you didn't want in your life anymore, so moving away from the negative energy and replacing that energy with wonderful, magical energy. Now, tonight, which is a really important step, is to explore and reflect on the new energy and think about the different changes that it's going to make in your life. So this step is all about diving deep within so that you can really find out what your body's telling you and how you can listen and interpret to what your body is saying. Now, your body communicates to you in a number of ways. Firstly, energetically, which is the main way that your body communicates with you, is energetically. Now, some people call this intuition, they call it a knowing, they call it a feeling. Especially when people say, I just know. I don't know how I know, but I just know. Now, animals and kids are really good at listening to things around them and with them energetically, because children respond to negative energy around them by crying, screaming, or being a bit scared, or not wanting to go inside a place, or just refusing to do anything, actually, especially when they've gone into a house that is unfamiliar to them, or into a place, or into a school, or wherever they've been. They can pick up energy really, really quickly, and they are really attuned to that because they are still young, and as they are young, especially when they're between 0 and 7, they are still connected to their spiritual selves. They are still connected to their souls, and it's their souls that are connected with them. So when your body communicates with you energetically, you can feel things. So you either feel a pulsation, or a kind of electrical current, or a tightening, or a tightening, pulsations, electrical current. You'll feel tingling. But it all depends on you and your body, because it's different for everybody. But those are the main things that you would feel when your body's communicating with you energetically. Now, what is happening there is that it's your soul that's sending you a message. So every time you feel something like that, even if you have this kind of third, sixth sense, that's something, you need to do something, or you need to go somewhere, or that something just isn't right, that's your soul talking to you, your soul and your higher self talking to you. And so these questions will help you identify how to listen to what your body is saying and interpret the message. So the first question is the first question for step 2 is all about listening to your body, understanding what it's saying to you, and interpretation of the message. So firstly, I want you to find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed for about 20 minutes. Sit or lie down, and you can lie down just as long as you don't fall asleep during this process. And once you've done that, once you've found a nice place to sit down or lie down, I want you to take a deep breath in from your belly. So breathe in deeply through your nose, like that, in through your belly. And then I want you to hold it for 3 breaths. So you breathe in deeply from your belly, and you can feel it because you'll be tucking your belly in, or your stomach muscles in. And I want you to hold it for 3, which means count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then let it out slowly. I want you to do that for about 3 or 4 times. Now this just relaxes your body and it quietens your mind. Because what you want to talk to your body, not your mind. And we don't want your mind to interfere with what you're actually going to be doing. Now, once you've done that, that breathing, you're quietened down a bit, and your mind is quietened down. I want you to just relax and then tune into your body. And then tune into your heart, especially your heart center, and tune into your heart. Now, when you do that, you may feel your heart start pulsating really, really strongly. Now, that's a good sign, because that means that you've connected with your heart and that you are ready to be open and receptive to whatever your body is going to tell you. Now, once you do that, I want you to read the first question and then close your eyes and then ask your body the question in your head. So have a look at what the question is, or remember what the question is, and then ask your body, either tell your body like you ask your body the way you ask a friend a question, or just say it in your head. And this is the question: what are the pros or cons of making this change? Now, last night, if you did step 1, you would have thought about a new belief that you would want to actually integrate into your body. Now, last night I gave an example that if you were fearful, then the new belief would be if you were fearless. So if you were fearful before about becoming pregnant and we switched it to being fearless, tonight's question relates to: what are the pros and cons of making this change? So what are the pros and cons of becoming fearlessness? Now, really ask your body this question quite deeply, and just relax and just close your eyes and just wait for an energetic response, and you will get one. Every time you ask your body a question, you will get an energetic response. It may take, a few seconds or a few minutes, but just be patient about that and just wait for the response. Now, it may not be the response that you want, but it will give you the answers that you want. And they could be in like words or ideas. And whatever words or ideas that you get about this question, then remember them or write them down. Whatever resonates with you. All right, so the first question is: what are the pros or cons of making this change? Meaning, what are the pros or cons of implementing a new, fabulous, wonderful belief in your body? Now, the second question is what is this costing me? So when you make this change, you're going to ask your body, what is this costing me? Now, this question is all about asking yourself, what do you feel that new change that you're going to make is costing you? When people decide to make a change in their life, it doesn't matter what change it is, could be any kind of change whatsoever, they usually think about what does it cost them, the kind of cost is going to that they're actually going to have to make. Now, I'm not talking about just financial costs here, because there aren't any in this kind of situation, but I'm also talking about your time, your commitment, your energy, your space, meaning, do you have the space within your environment where you live to actually do these practices, and your beliefs? It's really amazing how people really hold on to the beliefs that they believe in, even when they know or think that it's harming them. Now, self-limiting beliefs have been embedded in your body for a very long time, over thousands of years, because what happens in spiritually is that your soul has lived many lifetimes. It has had many embodiments. Some people call them reincarnations. Now, your soul has had thousands of them. Now, each time your soul experiences a negative energy, it carries that self-limiting belief with it from all those lifetimes. So, as you are on this planet right now, because you're listening to this video, you would be carrying all those other limiting beliefs, plus the ones that you've experienced and carrying in this lifetime. So all these self-limiting beliefs are in your body deeply, because they are in where your soul lives. So what you're actually doing is you're asking your soul these questions, so your soul can tell you, what is this new belief, what are the new changes that you're going to make, what is it really costing you? Now, this will give you the real reason why you haven't made the commitment to become pregnant, because it could be about a fear. It could be that you remember that you may have been pregnant in a lifetime, and you don't want to go through that phase again. So your soul may have experienced a pregnancy from a past lifetime and remembered what it was like, and not want to go through that situation again. So with these two questions alone, they will be able to tell you, your soul and your body, which is both the same thing, will be able to tell you exactly what are the good things and bad things about making this new change, and what is this really costing you. Now, even when you know that, even then when you know that these things may be harming you, it's really amazing how people hold on to them so dearly, because they feel that if it goes away, then what else are they going to do? So that's another thing that you'll find out, and your soul will tell you. Just relax and just ask the question and wait for the energetic responses that your soul gives you. Now, these energetic responses will be in different parts of your body, and within your different parts of your body, you have energetic centers, or very, very powerful energy centers. Some people call them chakras. So if you understand what these are, every part of your body, your physical body, you have spiritual energy centers, where the energy that you're going to learn how to master flows through every day, every single moment of your day. And so these self-limiting beliefs that you are finding out what you're actually holding and what are in your body will be in amongst those chakras, and you will feel it in those different parts of your area. Now, in terms of pregnancy, you will feel a lot of the energetic responses, like you'll feel pulsations, you'll feel electrical current, you'll feel a tingling, you'll feel a tightening. Now, because it's all about your reproductive areas and becoming pregnant, Most of these signs will be in your reproductive areas, and all of those, any one of those parts, like your uterus, your fallopian tubes, anywhere. And the other part will be in your stomach, in your gut, and in your heart. So those are the three main areas that you will feel these energetic responses. You may also feel them in other areas, but what I want you to do is take note and really remember where those where you felt that energy, because in our last step, which will be on Monday night, I'm going to show you how to release them all from your body, which means I'm going to show you how to actually heal your body so that you can tell your body to get rid of those self-limiting beliefs and start to heal your physical ailments. So that's on Monday night. And so it's really important that you take your time with this. And if you don't feel or receive a response by even after 20 minutes, then you can either keep going or do it another time. There is no rush with this. It entirely depends on you and when you feel that you're ready. But one thing that I should have mentioned before, when you are doing your breathing and that, so while you're doing your breathing and you are relaxing, I want you to give yourself permission to be open and receptive to receive all that you need to receive. And you can do that by saying a prayer or saying a mantra or asking God this question. And you say, Dear Spirit, dear God, whatever that may be for you, I give myself permission to be open and receptive to all that my body is going to present to me tonight. And then just relax and then ask your body those questions and then listen and be patient so that you can receive the messages that your body wants to give to you. And your body will give them to you because you are listening to this video, and your soul and your higher self have pulled you towards this video and towards me so that you can be given the opportunity to achieve what you want, which is to conceive a child. Okay, my lovelies. So that was a bit to process and work through. Now, if you have any questions, then please let me know. I'm here to help you, and and ask me anything, because no question is a silly question. And if you don't understand anything, then just let me know, and I will explain it to you. So I'm sending lots of love and light to each and every one of you. And until our next live, which will be tomorrow night, and I'll be explaining step 3, I will bid you good night and Satnam. Bye.